Our question and answer format lecture. Question number 1. What is the first constitution made after the declaration of the Philippine independence? Okay, so this question will going to tackle the timeline of the evolution of our constitution. Paano ba tayo nakarating kay 1987 constitution? And with this question, ang tinatanong po is the first ever constitution that was made or declared or made after the declaration of the Philippine independence. So, of course, hindi po yung 1987 Constitution because it is the present or the current or the prevailing Constitution na ginagamit po natin sa bansa natin. This 1987 Constitution was signed on February 2, 1987. Okay, na-ratified po siya. And under Proclamation number 58, Series of 1987, okay, na ipinasa po ni Corazon Aquino, okay, the former President Corazon Aquino, is nag-came into effect po ang 1987 Constitution no February 11, 1987. So this 1987 Constitution was made during the Corazon Aquino administration. And ito po again yung pinaka-ginagamit po natin ngayon or the prevailing constitution in the country. Okay, so hindi po yan ang sagot. Hindi rin po yung 1935. Okay, because this 1935 Constitution came into effect on November 15, 1935 and it leads to the inauguration of the Commonwealth of the Philippines. It is during the presidency of Manuel L. Quezon. And ang 1943 Constitution naman po, it nullified, no? Pinawalang bisa niya po yung 1935 Constitution. And they created a Japanese-sponsored government, and this 1943 Constitution was used under the Second Republic
1930,
during the presidency of Jose P. Lauren. Okay? So, ang sagot po natin dito is the Malolos Constitution, which was promulgated on the year 1899 under the Malolos Congress, and ang presidente po dyan, of course, is the very first president of the First Republic or the First Philippine Republic, which is the former President Emilio Aguinaldo, and ginawa po to sa Barawisan Church, and this Malolos Constitution only lasted for 2 years. So hanggang 1899 to 1901 lang po siya. Okay? Yan. So, the very first Philippine Constitution made after the declaration of the Philippine independence is the Malolos Constitution. So, tatandaan po natin yan. So, ang nauna po is the Malolos Constitution. Ang pangalawa po is the 1935 Constitution. And ang pangatlo ay the 1943 Constitution. And ang sumunod po dyan, before yung current po natin, is the 1973 Constitution, which was made during the Marcos regime, before the declaration of martial law. Okay? By virtue of Presidential Decree 1876 noong year 1972, okay, this law po, itong batas po na ito, because, itong batas po na ito, the PD 86, pave way for or authorize, to the creation of the citizen assemblies to ratify the newly drafted constitution. And itong batas po na ito, itong newly drafted constitution po na ito ay pinagbotohan po ng mga tao by means of viva voce vote, or tinatawag din po nating live voice. Ito po, instead po na mga ballots or instead po na papel, yung mga, or nilalagay sa papel yung vote po nila, whether they will agree or they will not agree to this new constitution, ang ginagawa po dito is voice po, no? Verbally po sila nagbibigay ng kanilang votes. Okay, dito po yan ginawa, or yung voting po na yan, yung ratification po na yan ng newly drafted constitution is ginawa po yan by virtue of PD 86 noong year 1972. And noong January 17, 1973 po, it came into effect, or ito na po yung ginamit. Okay? Ito na po yung ginamit na constitution noong year 1973 until napalitan po siya noong year 1987. Okay? So, ulitin po natin. Nauna po si Malolos Constitution. Yung 1935 Constitution po, it inaugurated the Philippine Commonwealth, or the Commonwealth of the Philippines. Sumunod po yung 1943 Constitution, okay, na ginamit sa Second Republic po natin, the Second Philippine Republic under the presidency of Jose P. Laurel. And the last one, the fourth one is the 1973 Constitution under naman po the Marcos regime. And of course, the current one is the 1987 Constitution, okay, which came into effect during the Corazon Aquino administration. So, tatandaan po natin yan. So, yun po yung timeline or the evolution okay, ng ating Constitution. Okay? So, yung 1987 Constitution po natin, again, it was declared made under the Corazon Aquino administration. It came into effect on February 11, this is 1987. And yung Constitutional Committee po na gumawa yung gumawa ng draft po ng 1987 Constitution is none other than, okay, it's a woman under the name of Cecilia Muñoz Palma. Siya po ang pinaka-head ng gumawa po ng nag-draft po ng 1987 Constitution. Next question, what should be present in order for a place to qualify for a state or to qualify to become a state? So again po, no, ang isang lugar bago po siya maging isang ganap na state, kailangan po meron po siyang pumasok po siya sa mga requirements. So, isa-isahin po natin ano ba yung mga kinakailangan para ma-qualify ang isang lugar to become a state. So, number 1 po dyan, yung letter A po natin, kailangan meron po siyang sovereignty. When we say sovereignty, it's the quality of being sovereign. Ibig sabihin, ito po yung kalidad ng isang lugar na malayo mula sa pagiging or malayo po sa manipulation ng ibang or control ng ibang lugar. Okay? The political concept that refers to the dominant power or supreme authority. Ibig sabihin, itong lugar po na ito, sila lang po ang nag-govern, sila po ang merong supreme authority over sa territory po nila. Okay? Over dun sa lugar nila. Wala pong iba. Again, tandaan po natin, kapag ang merong sovereignty, kapag po kayo po ay malayo sa control or manipulation ng outside forces. And of course, another definition of sovereignty, it's the power of a country to control its own government. Again po, tandaan natin, it is, when we say sovereignty, it's the quality of being sovereign, or it's the quality of being away from the control and manipulation of other outside forces. Okay, yun po yung country or community is administered or regulated. So in order for us to maintain the peace and order or yung kaayusan, the administration, the good administration or management of the people, okay? Oligarch type of government, pwede pong royal type of government or yung tinatawag po nating just like sa British po na meron po silang mga royalties. Okay? So, pangalawa po na kailangan pong merong government. Pangatlo po, kailangan pong merong people. Siyempre, okay? Doon sa specific place na ito. Okay, meron po siyang specific na lawak ng kanyang territory. Okay, so kailangan meron po itong apat na to para ma-make sure po natin na ang isang lugar ay mag-qualify para maging isang state. Kailangan merong soberanya, may government, may people, and may territory. So, ang sagot po natin dito is letter E. All of the above. Kinakailangan po itong apat na to para nang sa ganon, again, a place to become or to qualify to become a state. Next question. What is not true about the preamble? Preamble, letter A, okay, it is an integral part of the Philippine Constitution. Letter B, it is an introductory statement of the Philippine Constitution. C, it reveals the authors of the Constitution and for whom it is promulgated. D, It states the purposes which are intended to be achieved by the Constitution. And letter A, it is in the form of a collective prayer as it implores the aid of the Almighty God. So, isa-isahin po natin to, no? Alamin muna natin what is preamble. Ang preamble po, it is the introductory statement ng Constitution. Okay? Ito lang po ay before the table of contents, kumbaga. Kailangan parang meron siyang forward. Okay, kung ikukumpara po natin sa libro, kailangan meron siyang forward. Meron pong sinasabi yung creator, okay, ng constitution na to, and kumpara niya kanino dinededicate yung libro na to. Parang ganun po yung preamble. Yung preamble po natin, it is the following. We, the sovereign Filipino people, ito po yung mga taong pag bumalik po tayo dito, okay? The authors of the Constitution and for whom it is promulgated. No? Ito po siya. No? Pag sinabi po natin you, we, the sovereign Filipino people, ibig sabihin, the author and kung kanino po siya nakadedicate. And of course, yung letter E po natin, imploring the aid of Almighty God, ibig sabihin, we're asking, okay, the help of the Almighty God and the purpose of this Constitution. Ang purpose ng Constitution po natin is to build a just and humane society, establish a government that shall embody our ideals and aspirations, promote common good, conserve and develop our patrimony, and secure to ourselves and our posterity the blessings of independence and democracy under the rule of law and regime of truth, justice, freedom, love, equality, and peace, to ordain and promulgate this Constitution. So that is your preamble. Now, that is our preamble under the 1987 Constitution. Again, ang preamble po, it is just an introductory statement. Hindi po siya, okay, integral part ng Philippine Constitution po natin. Ibig sabihin, hindi po siya talagang parte, okay, ng Philippine Constitution, but it is just an introductory statement. Okay, ito lang po ay paunang statement na ang nilalaman ay yung author and kung kanino po niya pinapromulgate, ano yung purpose, okay, ano yung objective ng Constitution na to, and of course, asking the help of the Almighty God. Okay, that is your preamble. Again, preamble, it is not an integral part or hindi po siya totally part ng Philippine Constitution because Philippine Constitution only contains 18 articles and hindi po yan kabilang ang preamble. Preamble again is just an introductory statement. Kung kahit wala po ang preamble, okay lang. Right? Because it's not an integral part of the Philippine Constitution. Okay? Next question. The Filipino people are described in the preamble of the Philippines as blank. A. Resilient. B. Sovereign. C. Tenacious. D. Freedom-loving. E. Just and humane. Okay? Etong tanong na to, pwede na po natin niyang masagot kapag alam natin yung preamble natin. So, balikan natin. Okay? Ano yung preamble natin? Sabi po dyan, we, the sovereign Filipino people. So, yung adjective na ginamit to describe the Filipino people is the word sovereign. Okay? So, balik tayo sa question na to. The Filipino people are described in the preamble of the Philippines, yung introductory part, as sovereign. Mga taong malaya, no? Pilipinong malaya mula sa control and manipulation of outside forces. So that is we, the sovereign Filipino people. Next question. Article 4 of the Philippine Constitution addresses the issue concerning blank. So, meron po tayong mga choices dito. We have family, citizenship, Bill of Rights, national territory, then declarations of principles and state policies. So before natin to sagutin, tignan po natin what are the different articles under the 1987 Philippine Constitution. Again, sabi ko po kanina, meron po siyang 18, okay, na articles. Isa-isahin natin. Article 1 talks about the national territory. So Article 2, the Declaration of Principles and States. Article 3 is the Bill of Rights Rights, itong Bill of Rights po na to. Okay, kahit po kayo ay isang simpleng mamamayan, dapat alam nyo po ito. Citizenship, okay, whether you are natural born citizens or you are naturalized Filipino citizens. Then Article 5, it's your suffrage or suffrage, okay, is ito po yung right to vote. Okay, dito po nakalagay yung right to vote ng isang Pinoy, ng isang Filipino. Article 6 talks about the Legislative Department, 7, Executive Department, 8 is Judicial Department. Itong tatlong ito po ay the branches of government. Then Article 9, the Constitutional Commissions, yung mga independent commissions po natin. Article 10, the local governments. 11, accountability of public officers. 12, national economy and patrimony. 13, social justice and human rights. 14, education, science, technology, arts, culture, and sports. 15 talks about the family. Okay, the importance of the family. Marriage. Article 16 is the general provisions. 17 is the amendments or revisions. And 18 are the transitory provisions. So, ang sagot po natin dito, pag sinabi po natin Article 4 is the citizenship. Because family, nakalagay po yan sa nakalagay po yan sa Article 15. Okay, family, sa Article 15 yan. Bill of Rights, nasa Article 3. National Territory, nasa Article 1. And Declaration of Principles and State Policies, nasa Article 2. Okay? Next question. Which is not included in the national territory of the Philippines? Again, makikita po natin to sa Article 1. So, ano ba ang kasama sa national territory ng Pilipinas? So, okay, before natin sagutin yung tanong na to, let's go over Article 1. Article 1, okay, comprises of the Philippine archipelago. When we say archipelago, okay, it is a group of islands in an extensive body of water. So, as you can see, yung Pilipinas po, it is a single unit, it is a single country, which composes of more than 7,000 islands. Okay? That is why Philippines is considered an archipelago. Pag sinabi po kasi nating archipelago, group of islands na pinalilibutan po ng bodies of water, and these islands are regarded as one single unit. And, okay, yung Pilipinas po is a good example of archipelago with more than 7,000 islands and connected by bodies of water. So, yan. So, Philippine Archipelago. So, national territory comprises of the Philippine Archipelago, okay, which includes the terrestrial domains. When we say terrestrial domains, ito po yung kalupaan. Aerial domains, ito po yung kalangitan po natin. Fluvial domains, ito po yung mga water, okay, yung mga bodies of water po natin, fluvial domains. And also, including the territorial sea, the seabed, the subsoil, the insular shelves, and other submarine areas. Okay? So, hindi lang po siya hindi lang po yung superficial, okay, na territory ang pinag-uusapan natin, including the territorial sea, the seabed, okay, the subsoil, the insular shelves, and other submarine areas. So, any natural resources or any resources that can be found in this territorial sea, seabed, subsoil, insular shelves, and other submarine areas ay pagmamay-ari po ng Pilipinas, as long as they are included in our national territory. Now, dito po meron po tayong, as you can see, may mga lines po yan and may mga legends po tayo dito. So, the yellow one is your baseline. Dito po tayo magsisimulang magbilang ng mga nautical miles. Okay? Ng mga miles para ma-determine po natin yung mga territorial sea, yung mga contiguous zones, okay? Itong mga extended economic zones po natin. So, itong yellow, again, the baseline. The blue line is your territorial sea, which consists of 12 nautical miles from the baseline. Okay? Ito namang orange na yan is 24 nautical miles from the baseline. Etong white po natin na ito is ito po yung mga sea po natin na yan. Ang tawag po natin dyan is your EEZ or the Extended Economic Zone. Okay? Na kung saan, pwede po yung mga mangingisda po natin or may mga resources po dito is meron po tayong authority to access it. Okay? Yan. Then yung itong mga red broken line po natin is your continental shelves. Okay? That is your continental shelf. Okay? And then, sorry for that. Mag-charge lang po ako. Okay. So, again, yung pong ating red broken line is your continental shelf. Parang kalain po siya ng ating EEZ. This one from ito pong yellow line, yung baseline po natin papunta dito is comprises of, okay, ito po. So from here, from the baseline to this one, that is composed of 200 nautical miles. Okay? And from the yellow line to this white and red, broken red line is 200 nautical miles. Okay? 200 miles yan. So, ito naman, yung broken green lines, that is the extended continental shelf. Okay? Ito po kasi the juridical, no? Juridical continental shelf. So, ito, extended continental shelf, theoretical or ibig sabihin, just an estimation, from the baseline to this is 350 nautical miles. Aga na, tandaan po natin. Okay? Isa-isahin natin siya. From this baseline to this blue line, that is 12 nautical miles. From this baseline to this orange line, that is 24 nautical miles. So, from the baseline going to the red and the red broken line and to the white line, that is 200. From the baseline to the broken line, that is 350 nautical miles. That is your Philippine territory. Now, including po yung mga kalupaan sa ilalim ng waters natin, including po yung ilalim ng lupa na ng mga islands po natin is part of our national territory mentioned under Article 1. So, ang sagot natin dito is letter B. Wala po tayong territorial domains. Ang meron lang po tayo, aerial, okay, yung ating kalangitan, terrestrial, yung kalupaan natin, fluvial is our body of waters, and kasali po dyan yung territorial sea, bodies of water, sorry for that. So, ang hindi po kasali, and it includes also the territorial sea, the seabed, the subsoil, the insular shelves, and other substitutions. Under the 1987 Constitution, ito po ay binabanggit na po sa Article 2, okay, yung declarations of principles, state principles, and the state policies po natin. Okay? Ang sagot po natin ay hindi po siya na all of the above. So, very obvious yan, hindi po D. Hindi rin po lang democratic because under 1987 Constitution, sa Article 2 po natin, sinabi po niya na ang Philippine is a Republican and democratic type of government. So Article 2, Section 1, the Philippine is a democratic and republican state. Okay? The sovereignty resides in the people and all government emanates from them. So, yung kalayaan po is nandun po, po siya, no? Para siyang naturally given sa mga tao. And yung mga taong yan, meron po silang authority to administer their government, and such authority emanates from those members of the government. Okay? Kaya po tinawag na Supreme Law of the Land ang ating Constitution, yung ating 1987 Constitution, is because of this statement. The sovereignty resides in the people, no? And yung mga government, all government authority emanates from the people. Yan po yung reason why the 1987 Constitution is considered the supreme law of the land. Ibig sabihin, itong 1987 Constitution po is usually yung nagiging basis, no? Ito po yung nagiging basis ng mga mga special penal laws po natin, yung mga SPLs po natin na ipinapatupad ng ating Congress. Okay? Ito po yung nagiging foundation or nagiging basis or framework of making laws. Okay, sagot po natin dito is letter C. Philippines is a republican and democratic state. Next, the Philippines may renounce war as an instrument of blank policy. So, under Article 2, Section 2, the Philippines renounces war. Ibig sabihin, okay? Ibig sabihin, pag sinabi nating renounces is parang binabawi or tinitigil ang war. Okay? So, it adopts or instrument of national policy, adopts the generally accepted principles of international law. So, yung mga batas po natin, usually meron po rin po siyang, binibase din po natin yan sa mga treaties, sa mga conventions, international conventions, and such. Okay? As part of the law of the land, it adheres to the policy of peace, equality, justice, freedom, cooperation, and amity with all nations. So, ang sagot po natin dito is national. Okay? The Philippine state of the Philippine state or the Philippine the country, okay, of the Philippines may renounce war or itigil ang war as an instrument of national policy. Okay? Next, the civilian authority is at all times supreme over the military. The statement is A, true, B, false, C, probably true, D, probably false. Kung meron po kayong makikitang mga ganitong tanong, no, huwag po kayong magsasagot ng probably false and probably true. Bakit? Because that is 1/2 false, 1/2 true. Ganon din po dito, 1/2 true, 1/2 false. Ang kinakailangan po natin yung buong sagot, no? So, pili lang po kayo dito sa true or sa false. Okay? So, civilian authority is at all times supreme over the military. This statement is, of course, true. Because under Article 2, Section 3, the Armed Forces of the Philippines, ang trabaho po nila is to protect the people and the state in any form or any way possible against against yung mga either internal or external conflicts. So, the Armed Forces of the Philippines, they are tasked to protect the people as well as the sovereignty of the state. Next question. Of the following, which is not a kind of government that is envisioned by the Constitution? A government that blank. Okay? Ang tanong po natin dito, not. Okay? Envisioned by the Constitution. So, choices are, promotes common good, conserves and develops our patrimony, invites pure foreign investments and control, embodies the Filipino people ideals and aspirations, serves the blessings of independence and democracy under the rule of law. So if you remember our discussion kanina po sa ating preamble, we can already answer or we can already give or get the correct answer. Okay? So, of course, under the preamble, sabi doon, a country or government that promotes the common good, conserves and develops our patrimony, embodies the Filipino people ideals and aspirations, and of course, serves the blessings of independence and democracy. Hindi po yung invites pure foreign investment and control. Again, pag meron po neto, wala na po tayong soberanya. Wala na po tayong freedom from manipulation and control of outside forces. So, ang hindi po tama dito is not a paramount consideration in establishing relations with other states. Okay? So, under Section 7 po ng Article 2, ano daw po ang hindi po? Pag sinabi pa na po nating paramount is yung pinibigyan po natin ng malaking consideration. Okay? The big consideration or huge consideration. Okay? So, when we're going to establish our relations with other state, kailangan daw pong i-consider po natin itong mga to. Okay? So, meron po siyang national sovereignty, Okay, dapat tinitignan po natin yung soberanya po ng Pilipinas from outside forces. Yung territorial integrity po natin, make sure po natin na hindi po nila ine-encroach yung ating territory. The national interest, hindi lang po ng mga taong nasa gobyerno, kundi po ng taong mga nasasakupan niya. And of course, right to self-determination. Okay? And ang sagot po natin dito is none of the above because ang isa sa mga etong mga to ay kinakailangan po na mabigyan ng consideration when we're going to establish relationship with other countries. So, tignan po natin na hindi po na nagkakaroon ng conflict sa ating sovereignty, doon sa ating mga territorial, national territory po natin, the interest of the people, and the right to self-determination. And of course, the state shall pursue an independent foreign policy. Kailangan magkaroon din po siya ng sarili niyang foreign policy. Okay, although some of our laws or special laws kay minsan po is binibase din po natin sa mga treaties, sa mga conventions na kasama po ang Pilipinas. Next question. There are 4 rights guaranteed by the Constitution. Which of the following does not fall under the constitutional rights? So, ito na po, nandun na po tayo sa Article 3, no? Article 3 po natin, pinag-uusapan po niyan yung Bill of Rights. So, isa-isahin po natin. Sabi po dito, 4 guaranteed rights. Ibig sabihin, automatic na itong mga rights na to ay binibigay po sa mga tao. Okay? So, of course, meron po silang political rights. When we say political rights, it is the right to participate in the establishment and administration of government. Kaya po meron po yung Article 5 po natin, yung suffrage po natin. Okay, it's our right to vote. Okay, kaya yung constitution natin, minimake sure niya po na yung mga tao, okay, as long as they are not prohibited by the law, okay, is meron po silang karapatan na bumoto or makipag-participate sa election. Okay? Then, rights of the accused, makikita po natin yan sa Bill of Rights. Yung social and economic rights po natin. And of course, your civil rights. Ang wala po dyan is rights of the plaintiff. When we say plaintiff po kasi, no, ito pong plaintiff na to, ito po yung tawag natin sa isang complainant when it comes to civil cases. Ito po yung mga, it involves po mga properties, so mga civil suits, may mga civil cases. Plaintiff po ang tawag natin sa taong nag-complain ng another person.